Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
Mert nem lehet a sajáttal menni, az a saját, azért. Esélyük nincs. Fullos nyergen van.
Faster, you're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Ez jó kör volt. Igen, elég érdekesek tudnak lenni.
I let you win.
Lovely race. Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwin's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather.
Ezek csak akkor nehezek, hogyha megnehezítem magamnak. Volt rá példa.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town, not worry a whit about anything.
Azért tetszik egyébként, mert mindenki veszbe raknak egy ilyen kis hangulatot. Él a játék. Mindig is ezért tetszett.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning, for me at least.
Don't worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
I do. Thank you, Geralt.
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours, exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Can always renounce a gift, turn it down.
It's not that easy. I tried once, remember? Besides, even if doing that were to free me of Eredin, there will always be those with some kind of plan that includes me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalach's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
Avallac'nak egyébként biztos, hogy van
That's
hátsó
Pablo.
szándéka
I
szerintem.
plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
És pontosan a népe miatt, ugye, mert kihalásban vannak, szerintem biztos, hogy van hátsó szándéka ezzel kapcsolatban. Hogy azt itt felhasználja.
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant?
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life.
Nem feltétlenül rosszak,
Of course.
hanem gondolja arra, hogyha egy egész népről van szó, mondjuk az övéről, akkor úgymond az ő szempontjából megéri feláldozni egy embert, szóval valahol igen a szándékai jók, de ugyanakkor van benne rossz is. Megveszik a
Gotta
lovakat.
be another way to solve this. Just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
Shame the Emperor doesn't have another daughter. We could buy all the horses in Novigrad.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
Akkor lopunk.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Csintalanság még benne van az életkorában Cirinek.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Na, hol megyünk be? Hogy őrködik a srác? Komoly. Na,
Locked. Gotta find another way in.
keressünk egy másik utat, azt mondja, hogy az ott lesz fent szerintem. Itt a festéknyom. Oké, az ennyi. Most nézem, milyen maszkot húztunk. Kus van, pacik, kus. Gondolom, ki kell nyitni a... Ó, baszki. Miért rám húzott? Na, meg is vagyunk.
Here's the key. Quick, get in here.
Gyertek, aztán húzzunk a vérbe.
Gotta calm all the horses before they wake the guards.
Open the door.
Axiál. Na most. Enyém a fekete. Hát fene tudja, attól függ, mert ugye nem saját fajta beli. Jó kérdés. Az igazság, hogy nem emlékszem, úgyhogy ő is ki fog majd derülni.
did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
Na,
See you, Geralt.
jöhet a folytatás. Nézzük. Vissza akkor a fogadóba.
Fuck.
Lollygagging.
Should have stayed in the forest with my youth.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go.
It's everywhere. I see it all.
Meg is vagyunk.
Geralt.
Na, mi történt?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
Macsek.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Hallgassuk.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
Ennyi.
I don't trust
Döntést a
him,
lányra
I don't
hagyjuk.
trust you, but that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now, Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
Gondolom Ciri úgyis a mi véleményünket fogja kikérni a végén.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
Megyünk is a hajóhoz. Na, jön itt az XP, srácok. Megint rossz irányba megyek. Ez a hely, ez kiborító.
How much for the jump?
Others won't hassle you with you. Your average non-you don't get caught.
Seems you're trimming elf.
Ah! Stop staring, you'll jinx our work. You make a fine son.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You've barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
How's Rita know? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her and she'd explain
Hát mindig is ilyen volt ő. Neki ez a karaktere.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor.
Ez azért is van, mert ahogy felnőtt, meg ahogy kezelték, ugye igazából a regények vagy a könyvekben is le van írva. Annál nagyobbra vágyó lett. Na, induljunk akkor útnak Skellige-re.
You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
Kezdődhet a csata. Lassan. Úgyis először Karantírt kell levernünk majd, ha minden igaz. Azok ott a Nilfgaardiak? Szerintem azok.
Well, that settles the question of his Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Van egy olyan érzésem, hogy fogunk úszni egyet.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. I absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail,
Most már
Gelban
még
gave
mondja.
Dillion a gift, the Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed
A
centuries
tündék azok
ago.
mindig ott úgy vannak, hogy ők alkotnak mindent a legjobban, az építészetük nekük a legjobb, a kovácsolásuk. Egy szóval úgy, hogy írod, mocskos
I'll
büszkék.
ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
Na hát akkor úszás van. Nem jó. Ez kell nekem. Na. Na hát az a másik olyan csoport, igen. Azok is büszkék. Na hova kell menni közben, azt nézzük csak meg. Hajóval átmegyünk. Ott pont is van egy ilyen kikötői pont, ahova lehet gyors utazni hajóval. Melyik oldal az ez? Nagyon jó, és akkor most menjünk oda. Így azért kicsit gyorsabb a dolog. A kérdés az, hogy... Aha, ezek itt is vannak, úgyhogy lehet jobb, hogyha innen úszva megyek. Megyünk úszva. Mielőtt fejbe lőnek. Na, elúszok a hajók alatt. Az anyátokat azt. Fú, fasza. Jó. Bepiros lett az egész térkép hirtelen. Itt okosnak kell lenni. Ez agyon vágnak, mint a lovat. Nincs levegő. Baj van. Uha. Na, így jó lesz. Most kérdés, hogy van-e a hajó alján valami csapóajtó, vagy pedig a horgonyon kell felmászni. Mindjárt ezt kiderítem. Ez egy császári hajó, igaz? Ja, ott a horgony, megnézem azt. Szerintem ott kell. Tipre.
Hold! It's the Wticher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Meg vagyok állva. Valami. Na, fordulj meg. Édes faszom. Na most.
Wticher, what a pleasant surprise.
Érdekes, hogy a matrózoknak nem egységes a ruhája. Kicsit olyan fura.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
We are at war, if you've not noticed.
I've noticed. Can see the smoke from burning huts miles away.
What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Szó, de arrogáns ez is.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
Teleportálni fog.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Na, alakul a szövetség. Már vannak benne páran. Na, menjünk a napkő után. És jöhet egy csata, vagy valami hasonló.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say.
Az indulatok, az
Farewell.
indulatok. Közben... Hányan sok vagyunk? 32. 2 szintet lépünk meg, és tudom fejleszteni tovább a medvepáncélt. Na de addig... Igazából mindegy, mire fejlesztek, de csináljuk ezt. ...85-re, 90-re, aha. Jó van.
Can you toss an axe? Me brother can?
Did you sever his head? You're pale. You drink that?
May your axe never...
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skelliger.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Na, nem kellett túl sokat beszélni ezekkel se. Aki hülye, az halljon meg, azt szokták tanítani. Na. Gyere csak ide. Van még egy íjászunk a tetőn. És még egy. Hát ez így jött ki. Ezt elvisszük. Ja, hogy még folytatódik a balhé. Na, kifele innen. Még mindig vannak. Mérgezés megöli. Megzavart az animációmat. A mágus vagy a druida. Jó, elég lesz már. Jó, hát akkor meg itt is bunyó lesz. Gondolom. És nem. Ha tudnák itt a kapuba, hogy most vertük oda nekik a vezérüket.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Az, hogy nem tudták elfogadni, az ő bajuk.
Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter.
Ezt a dumát.
I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arambjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Bírom az öreget egyébként. Nagyon laza. Keresnem kell egy gyors utazási pontot, aztán szerintem mielőtt oda megyek a kőhöz, vagy az tünderomokhoz, eladok. Mert tele van az inventory. Jöjjünk ide vissza. Látszik, hogy a ló nem szereti a lépcsőt, mert akad a kép, vagy nem tudom, mit csinál. Érdekes. Oké, meg lesz ez is nem sokára, gyorsan eladok itt.
So you're back.
Wouldn't.
Van nála elég zsuga. Vagy mégse.
So long.
Volt itt elvileg még egy kovács, ez hova tűnt? És nem ez. Beszeres. Ez most mi? Egyszer ott van, aztán eltűnik. Na mindegy. Csináltam elég helyet, úgyhogy szarok bele. Mehetünk. Annyi, hogy a potikat újra beiszom. Kell nekem egy kritikus, egy full damage. És kell a regen. Is vagyunk.
Not now.
Kit keres ez?
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg
Fekete nap az a Nilfgaard,
Tell me
nem?
what you know
Szerintem.
about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Ott a bán.
Avon.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look
Nem
around
várt
the
rá
tavern.
csak 60
It's
évet.
research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like. I'll never tell you about the cavern.
Azt most elbasztuk. Kifosztalak. Na már. Ja, egy hit. Szakadj meg. Nagyon jó, mehetünk is. Ja, visszafele kell menni.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Van egy ilyen érzésem, hogy az bent van a barlangba. Hát nem toltok vissza, mert megcsinálom a másik lehetőséget, aztán nem akarok annyiszor újra tölteni. Gyöngyhalászok.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft? Can't you see he's a Witcher?
What's a Witcher doing here?
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermion.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Caertrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea. But what you exactly...
Hoppá! Ez mi? Folytóidért. Na, hadd szóljon a menet. Na, nem fog többet megtudni. Vagy mind a kettő oda veszett, ahogy hallom. Oké. Két bambula. Ha van náluk gyöngy, ezt viszem. Köszi, fiúk. Na, akkor vissza a csónakhoz. Ugrottam egy féleste lécek közé.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Na, most kiderül pár dolog.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Na, nehogy megyünk.
Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Van itt közszarásig. Beszélek én vele, kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mit mond erről.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers. And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same, simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir,
a golden child. Szerintem.
Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Na, köszi szépen, hogy itt voltál, majd holnap is leszek, hogyha leszel, akkor várlak vissza. Meg egyébként én is 10-kor befejezem úgy, hogy tényleg köszi, hogy itt voltál, úgyhogy jó éjszakát neked.
So long.
You make a find.
Hova kell menni? Ciao. Szerintem oda gyors utazok, aztán holnapra hagyjuk a többit. Na srácok, megérkeztünk, szerintem holnap fogjuk akkor innen folytatni, így le is mentem. Úgyhogy mára ennyi lesz. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok. Holnap úgy tervezem a streamet, hogy olyan, hát szerintem délelőtt 10 és 11 óra környékén fogom elkezdeni, és akkor hát legalább egy 3 részletbe így estig szerintem csináljuk, hogy minél előbb tudjuk pörgetni ezt a végigjátszást. Úgyhogy köszönöm szépen, hogy ismét itt voltatok, néztetek, remélem, hogy jól éreztétek magatokat, és akkor majd várlak benneteket vissza. Jó éjszakát, sziasztok!